Hi guys, and welcome back to the adventures of spinal fusion surgery, episode 2, getting the house ready. The first one we had to get our brain ready, but now it's the house before obviously the big event. So our house has stairs everywhere. So I had to sit and take a long look at what this was going to look like. The surgeon said, stairs, no problem. Not gonna happen, dude. So I sat down, and we have a huge family room, 600 square feet, which is like a small condo in Encinitas. And so I thought, oh, these hairs keep getting in my face from this humidity. I thought I'm going to make a special little area that's going to be close to the TV, few steps, yes, steps, 4 gentle steps, to the kitchen and the freezer and the refrigerator and the stove. Not that I did a thing with the stove for a month. And then right down the hall is a full bathroom. So I thought I'll pack everything I need that I need to use in little boxes, shoe boxes, any boxes, bring it all downstairs. I have a perfect area over there, you don't need to see it, for all the boxes, and then in the bathroom, everything I needed for bathroom stuff. So then I started figuring out what was gonna look where. And I'm gonna show you this because it's really, really sort of cool. This is, hopefully it's showing up. Yes, hopefully. It is showing up what the area in our family room look like. Do you see it? It's the little area of the 4 seasons in the corner of the room, underneath the beautiful windows and close to everything. So that was my first assignment. You have to really sit down, and when you're getting ready for your spinal surgery, to realize that you have to do the very, very best thing to make you comfortable. If you have an area in your house and you can redo it, and my next subject is going to be, we're going to the medical supply store, and then we'll figure it out. If you can't figure it out, call me. I'll help you. This was like an interesting adventure. So we went to the hospital supply store. We've been there before because Ron's had shoulder surgery. He had another back surgery. Anyway, doesn't matter. I knew that we could rent a hospital bed. Hospital beds are the same size as hospital beds. So if you put up the back, it shrinks the bed and your feet start hitting the end of the bed, which is wood. So you got to figure out the nuances of hospital beds. But all in all, it's great. And if you saw from my little picture, right over, where is it? Right on top of the bed is this little table that you rent with the bed. That's just like, pretend like you're on a plane, going on a vacation. And it holds your tablet, your water, your medicine, a book, your food, anything you want. So there's that. And I'm going to tell you the things that you really, really are going to need. And at the end of this video, there's 2 clips which roughly and clumsily show you a couple of the items. I didn't have any help, so one of mine, which is the grabber, is my favorite. All you see is the top going grab, grab, grab. Anyway, that's at the end of this video. So I'm going to tell you what you need to rent for complete comfort and no stairs. I mean, even if you don't have stairs and you want to do your own little private area, that works too. So the hospital bed with the little table is a must. I even ordered the sheets, brand new sheets from Amazon. Amazon became my best friend. And a really fluffy pink blanket that I loved. So got those. And then the second thing that I wanted to look at was walkers. Now, let me tell you a secret. I never used this walker. I used this walker when my husband came to pick me up at the hospital. The morning after the surgery, we walked to the elevator. From the elevator, we walked to the car, and off we were. But it's really, really cute. It'll be on the end of this video. And it's pink, a pink walker. I had to have it. No way. It made me happy. I knew it was there. Pink walker. If you know anybody that wants to borrow a pink walker, rent a pink walker, give me a call. And then another thing that was absolutely necessary, and there's a video of it at the end, is the toilet extender. It extends this way. When you have spinal surgery, you do not want to have to squat down to a normal toilet. After I had surgery, 2 months down the road, I went to lunch at Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's. They have all kinds of people going to Nordstrom's. Needed to go to the ladies' room. I swear to you, the toilet was this much off the ground. I thought I was going to have to call the manager. It's really hard to stand up when you first have spine surgery. You got to figure it all out. Obviously, don't go to Nordstrom's for lunch. But this toilet extender is heaven. And it's got handles. We bought it. It wasn't that expensive. We bought it. It has handles where you can hold on and push yourself up. And it is absolutely wonderful. We had it downstairs in the bathroom. The minute I went back up, in 5 weeks, because I extended a week, then Ron put it upstairs, and he maneuvers it so that he knows how to put it on top of the real toilet. It's not that hard, don't worry. So you have to have that. What you absolutely do not need, and I'm going to tell you that they do not tell you this, ice is my friend. I love ice. I sleep on ice. Anytime I have any kind of a twinge of a pain, and my sciatica is still comes up, and I love ice. So do not get the ice machine. We got the ice machine. We brought it home. We were going to try it out. And then we realized they didn't tell us. The ice machine is if you have shoulder surgery and if you have knee surgery. Spine surgery? Not so much, because it has a big hole in the middle where you put your arm or your leg for your knee. So you have this big hole and the ice goes around, and you know where your back is? In the middle of the hole. Don't get the ice machine. I'll show you on the video this great ice gel pillow thing that you put in the freezer. I got 2, so it's got 4 of the ice thingies. And then it has a contraption where you put the ice in, and then you put it around your waist or wherever your pain is on your back, and it is wonderful. At night, I literally take it upstairs and I lay on it from the days, because I walk. I'm up to 3,000 steps a day, so I can get a little bit sore, or my sciatica goes, Sammie, he loves me. And I lay on that ice and I go to sleep. And when it gets unmelted, it's soft, so it doesn't hurt your back. So do not get the ice machine. Another thing they're going to show you, do not get the contraption that goes over a bathtub with you sitting on some little weird chair contraption, so that you can like scooch over the lip of the bathtub and somehow take a shower, because you're sitting on this thing and the shower's up here, and our showers don't have handles. So we came home with this, and we had to call them and say, come and get the ice machine, come and get the contraption for the bathtub, because it doesn't work. Another thing that's great, and it's going to be at the end of this, is it's really, really, really hard to put your shoes on. But there's a contraption that makes putting your socks on super easy. You'll see it at the end. So the good news is you'll have your socks on. The bad news is, and only thing that's going to help you get your shoes on is another human being. There's nothing that I saw that helps you put your shoes on. I got Skechers for the Skechers store, and because you slip right into them, they're not comfortable. I'm sorry. They have built-in arches. I obviously didn't need a built-in arch. 2 Skechers, couldn't wear them, hurt my feet. Walking, hurt my feet. So I found these incredible shoes at Cedro Soul called Step Ones or Step On. Anyway, they are, can I show you the bottom? They have little thingies. You see them? It is like walking on a cloud. So step 1, Step On, Cedro Soul in Solana Beach. So the only other thing I'm going to tell you is get all kinds of stuff that you really like to eat. Yogurt, cheese, pudding, like comfort food. You know what got me through this? Orange Sherbet. No nutritional value whatsoever. I would eat other stuff like soup and macaroni and cheese. It's a great excuse. Eat whatever you want, but eat. But Orange Sherbet, I swear, in the middle of the night, I'd get out of my little hospital bed, and that was painful for the first 2 weeks, and get more Orange Sherbet, which of course turned to water, which you know what that means, down the hall. Anyway, thank you for watching, and look at some of the things that I'm talking about at the end of these, because they're really, really helpful. And we will talk soon about after the surgery and all the fun things you can do then. Okay, and thank you again, and I'm gonna beep you off. Beeping you. Okay, guys, let's give this a try. The end of the Get the House Ready for Surgery video. So this is my pink walker that we got at the hospital supply store, which is in Claremont, and it's called Harmony Hospital Supply. People that work there are so nice, and a lot of the customers are on walkers. They've already had a surgery and they needed something else, or they have canes, or they want to talk about their doctors and they want to talk about what they had done. So it was like having a coffee meeting at a hospital supply store. Great people. Anyway, so I never used this walker. I used this walker when Ron brought it to get me home from the hospital. I got out of the hospital bed gingerly, got on this walker, walked to the elevator, got in the elevator, walked to the front door of Green Hospital, walked to the car, walked up this few steps to our house, and that's the last time I used the walker. But it's really cute, and it's pink. It's available for hire, for rent, for borrowing, for purchase. It's it's a virgin walker. I never lost my balance, so didn't need that. So let's walk over here to the first items, which is in lieu of the ice machine, which I'm sure I talked about. Don't buy that unless you want to just ice the periphery of your back aches. This is Thera Ice, and you just, it's a gel. You just stick it in the freezer. It freezes really quickly. I ordered 2 sets so that I always had one, and then you put it into that wrap, Thera Ice wrap. Wrap it around wherever, like for me, it's around my sciatica. Yes, I had the surgery and the sciatica still with me. Don't ask. I even sleep with this on. Well, I put it on when I go to bed, and then it feels really good when you lay on it, and then in the middle of the night, if it's squishy, just take it off, put it at the end of your bed, and tomorrow you'll start all over again. Because I still use these contraptions when my back is achy, which it's right now because I was hauling around the walker. Over here you have my favorite item in the world, which is the grabber. The grabber can grab anything. The grabber can grab a kernel of corn. The grabber can grab laundry, socks, hair clips, anything. You will love this grabber. It can even lift pots and pans if they're light. I would show you, but it's trust me. So I would get as many as you have rooms. They're very reasonable on Amazon. Over here you have the body wipes. The body wipes are huge. There's 50 of them into this package, and I don't think I have one that I can show you, but they're huge. Come on, body wipe. And you see this size? They're 4 times that size when you open them up. So I didn't take a shower for the first week, but I wanted to be clean. So I would use one of these in the morning, one of these at night, opened up to full size, and they are amazing. Amazon, scrubs, supersized body wipes. Okay, over here is the magical contraption for socks. You can see, I'm going to get this out of the way. You can see the sock is put in to the narrow part of the plastic contraption. Push it up, because your foot's going to go on the other end where there is no sock. Your foot slides in, you pull these 2 pulleys, and zippo magic, your sock is on your foot. Because there is nothing that I can find that helps you put on your tennis shoe. There just isn't. So the only thing I could find to help me put on my tennis shoe is a human being. And my dog's not trained to help. So if the sock is on your foot, the human being will get your shoe on. I'm getting to the point where my sciatica is a little bit calmer, so I'm getting better at trying to get my shoes on. That's been a challenge. Anyway, this is the sock put-her-on-her thingy. Whoever invented this is just as rich as the guy that did the grabber. Over here, I borrowed this little spit thingy from the hospital. They said I could have it, obviously. You can't bend when you're recovering. I know some of us tend to lean, but you can't bend. So you brush your teeth, you put your toothpaste on your toothbrush, brushy, fill this with water. Then you can take a big gulp, swish, spit it out. Keep brushing, fill it with cleaner water, swish, and spit it out. So it's very useful. I may use this for like ever when I brush my teeth. So thanks for watching this part of the video. I hope some of these items are helpful. They really are. They're amazing items, especially the grabber and the ice thingy. So we will talk to you in a couple of weeks when we have getting experience at the hospital, which there will not be any photos, just me talking, and all the things to do once you get home to recover, which is going to last a while. Don't let them say it's quick, but it's not bad. So thanks so much, and we'll talk soon. So good morning, and here we have another circus act for the spinal surgery recovery. This is one of my favorite things, and my husband installed it. It's not that hard, but I don't think I could have done it, but I'm sure that somebody around can help. And it is the toilet extender. You can see that it's like a whole length taller than a normal toilet, and the 2 things on each side really are helpful, especially at the very beginning when it's hard to get up. So get this. I don't remember the price. It's not horrendous. And it is Harmony Hospital Supply in Claremont. There's other places, but that's the one we usually go to. Okay? Thank you. Enjoy your toilet. Bye.